Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight and neck head straight in one line. And your right palm on your left. Gently close your eyes, please. And while you're focusing to this bell sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring attention to your body, please. Now scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Sopatveva, or may I be well and happy. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we are spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So then later observe the change happening moment by moment with the sensation followed by your inhalation, exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. Following my words mentally, relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your whole back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So in the beginning, bring your attention to your whole body and feel your whole body as one. And see is there any strong sensation, tightness, heaviness, heat? If so, just get a mental note. Just recognize it. And slowly place your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. And deeply and gently breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So now allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. Don't interfere with your inhalation, exhalations. Allow it to happen naturally itself. Don't visualize, don't verbalize your experience. Just simply observe and recognize knowingly this is inhalations, this is exhalations. Do nothing extra. If your mind go here and there, bring back again and again. Little by little, sharp your attention and clear your awareness towards the sensation of inhalation, exhalation. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalations or exhalations. Bring little bit more attention and see the depth and the length of each and every inhalation, exhalation. Also, you may recognize some inhalations, exhalations become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just accept it. So now bring attention only to the sensation. Thoroughly, deeply be with the sensation, knowingly the change. Just recognize only the change. So start with the sensation of your inhalations, exhalation, and then whatever the sensation arises in your body, don't try to labelize it, just be with the change. Subject and object both change at the same time. Observer and what you observe both change. Just recognize it. Be with your own experience. So bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Being Sua, frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. So expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, to your right side, downward and upward. To all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, once upon a time there was a very famous Zen master in the middle of the jungle. So, from the city, 500 students visited this Zen master. And so they had to spend some time with the master. So they found their places and start to practice meditation. Among these 500 students, there was a young monk who used to love for animals, pets. In the city, he used to have many pets, but now in the middle of the jungle, he couldn't find any. So one day he found a little snake and he started to feed this snake and keep next to him and made a little cage and used to take care. All other students told, don't do this. You're going to have trouble. So then by the time the master heard this, so called this student and asked, is that true that you take care of snake? The monk told, yes. So the teacher told, don't do that. It's going to bring a difficulty to your life. It's going to become a big problem for you. But he didn't care. He used to take care of the snake. So one time they had to go from their place to other side of the forest to find some food. So what he did, he put the snake inside the cage and closed it and put some food and they went. But what happened? It was rainy and winter. The journey was little bit delayed. So very next day they couldn't come back. They spent some time in the middle of the forest. So the snake, that the food was already gone. The snake was so hungry. And then the monks used to spend few days in the middle of the jungle and they came back after a few days. And then this young monk knew this snake was hungry. And then he opened the cage and put some food. And what happened? The snake bit his hand. Because of the love that he had, he didn't care. So he thought it's kind of like, friendly touch But what happened? The poison went to blood, and little by little, it got worse and he died. So then the master called this all the students and asked one question. So you all from the city spent many miles, difficulties, long journey. You all came because you knew about my teachings. And that's why you came to this middle of the jungle. And you knew that I'm a good teacher. But when I say something don't do, and your friend was not capable to accept it. Another thing is when you love something and you don't see the poison inside that. So same thing with us also. Remember, and sometimes in day-to-day life, and you know the Dhamma, you already know the life through your elders, through your teachers, and reading the books from wise people, and you accumulate a lot of wisdom around you. And there are a lot of things they indicate. There are negations in life, not to do things, certain things to avoid. But sometimes when it comes to our personal choice, we don't care about it. And when we have the deeper attachment and the desire, then sometimes we cannot recognize the poison. We cannot see the danger. So nothing wrong with this, anybody or anything. But bring a little awareness to yourself. Because the beauty of the sati, when you develop the awareness, clarity, it is just not only regarding the focus. So as example, when you keep practice meditation, even just imagine a very dangerous person, and he do any bad thing. So you take him kind of like the prison and teach the meditation. And you don't tell that person anything about what is right, what is wrong. You don't teach anything. You don't give lectures. You just teach the person meditation. If that prisoner develop the tranquility state, and as a result of that, what's happening naturally, he start to recognize what is right and what is wrong. It's come as a result of your understanding. But nowadays we recognize in details from the outside world, oh, this is right, this is wrong, but our deeper inside, we cannot get it. It's become just a knowledge. It's not going to be the wisdom. But when it comes through you, it becomes wisdom. So that is what happening when you practice this meditation, especially tranquility meditation and vipassana meditation, especially the vipassana meditation. When you practice, naturally you become free, and the detachment start to be around you. It is not you thinking and practice. So as example, if anybody practice meditation and if the person develop the tranquility state little by little, and out of that person, there's no way, if the path is right, if he develop the right kind of meditation, there is no way out of his bodily, verbally, and mentally action, something wrong can happen. That's mean violence. That's mean if that it cannot happen, that any bad things for other people. The people cannot get hurt because there is no intention. There is nothing come like that way. When you come to the clarity, but as a result of our habits, because until you clean all the mental formations or the sanskara, things will happen little by little. But there is a process happening in you, is naturally you start to develop some kind of connection with this each and everything. So that's why practicing meditation is important. And yourself, and there is a deeper wisdom you can gain. And it is not something you learn and practice. It is come through you. When it comes through you, it's going to be the real wisdom to yourself. So today, I'm going to bring a sutta. This sutta called Patipada Sutta, Anguttara Nikaya, the 4th chapter. So this Patipada Sutta, what is the Patipada means? There are different meanings. Patipada, one is what you practice called Patipada. Another one is another way, the road called Patipada, the path called Patipada, the map called Patipada. And another thing is, out of this Patipada, that what you gain is called patience, becoming patient and able to accept or tolerate delays, problems, or suffering, and without blaming, without fighting, without become annoyed or anxious and becoming angry, you accept. So the Patipada is a kind of like a way that you cultivate yourself towards the truth. That also another meaning, Patipada. So that's mean what you practice. And it has to start slowly, little by little. Toka tokang, khane khane. Little by little, slowly, you have to develop it. See, when you plant a seed, like a banyan tree, the banyan seed is a very tiny seed. And how it become bigger, it is not overnight. It is a process. Any plant that you put on the ground, and little by little, apple tree, mango tree, so little by little. The same thing with you also. You start your journey with this one thought and then one atom. Then what happening little by little? See how you grow. Everything. So the Dharma also, your mental practice also the same. Little by little, slowly, you have to develop. So in day-to-day life, we practice tranquility meditation and vipassana meditation. But at the same time, remember, in averagely in ordinary life, there are 4 things that you have to always be mindful and practice. So it will develop becoming patient, and it will help you to have the clarity, and it will help you to have the tranquility state. It will help you to have the recognition how things come to be as they are when a situation comes. So then there is no doubt. So that recognition, when you have experience with that recognition, and it is very easy, you can see how the change happening, and then that's only you can carry with the acceptance, that the equanimity. So how you develop this path? There are 4 things. It's called Akkama Patipada, Khama Patipada, Dhamma Patipada, Sama Patipada. So Patipada here we take as practice. Akkama Patipada, impatience practice. Impatience practice. So this is the beginning. As a child, when you come to this world, after like after first 3 months in your mother's womb, you start to react. So before that 3 months, that reaction not happening, you grow, but after 3 months, you start to react to four elements and the change: heat, motion, liquidity, and hardness. So then when the child, so as example, if the mother feel cold, the child also react to that cold. Not only the mother. If the mother feel hot, the child also react to that. And mother feel hungry. Not only the mother, the child also. That's why sometimes if the pregnant mother, they feel like something to eat, in our villages, the people somehow try to find it and give it to her. Why? Because they know it is just not only the mother, it is the child also. Maybe when the child needs something to eat and the mother feel that. So like that. And at the same time, if the husband and wife having kind of like unsatisfaction, the child feel that. So that's why be very careful when you're having this lay life, that you should know that as parents you always look for a good child and happy child, and the very well educated and wise child. That is a wish of all the mothers and the fathers. But you have to remember, even before the mother become pregnant, that you have to have the very clear pure heart yourself. It's the energy. So as example, when you are having anger, at that moment it has power to invite the anger through this universe. So maybe there is a angry person, terrorist, looking for a birth to get the revenge from somebody, and then you become angry, and at the same time, what will happen? That anger come and stuck with you. So then that's why in our countries, in our traditions, especially once you get married, and after that, before you have the first child, during that time, it's look like life is like a ceremony. You take care yourself so pure, and you take care it very clean. It is just not only you. Why? Because there is something that you need to bring, that give the facilities to something good. So if you not have that quality, what will happen? So look at this sutta. That's why it says, when it go to the deeper level, how we like to do things, we like to, become happy, we like to look for success and things. But from where it start? It start from the mother's womb. So then as a mother and father, remember, it is just not you work and giving money and, jewelries or saris or take vacations. No, giving the mental comfort and the find the satisfaction and make the wife happy and keep it. It is very difficult, not easy. Especially making a wife happy, not easy. But you can do that. Only thing is you should know this. So once the child come to mother's womb, within 3 months, remember the child start to respond for four elements. So if the mother feel uncomfortable, discomfort, the child going to react to that. So now you know from where it start. And then once the child come to this world, and it has a very neutral time period according to the Dharma. And then after 6 years, the child start to react, and she or he start to react its own way. Then you cannot change it. It is very difficult if you allow that. So mostly what happening, we feed to their feelings rather than we trying to educate them. How it is start? This all the mess, all when it come to the world, look at today, the greed, hatred, anger, the whatever the problem, it doesn't matter the political, economical, social, and geographical, that even the spiritual, whatever the problems come, it all come out of the greed, hatred, and the delusion. So where this begin? And people have the impatience. How the impatience start? It is not about this the behavior of other people. No. That's why I say the to becoming poor. It's a well-known research done in regarding many ways and how why people are becoming poor. It is not about money. It is not about the society. It is not about the environment. It's mainly their mindset. So that is the one of the latest the research has done why these people becoming poor. So somehow, how this impatience arise? So mainly after 6 years, the child start to respond to all the difference, the change to this according to these four elements. Cold, heat, sleepiness, hunger, and discomfort. So those kind of things, when the child cannot handle that, what happened? That is where the impatience start. So how it like? Look, when you love for the child, so if there is a little cold, what happening? You allow that child to stay warm, and then that if there is a warm, then you find the comfort and make it comfort. You don't allow that child to adapt to that. So you allow that child to escape from it. When you look at the human history in the ancient time, that the people didn't have this much violence. Of course, they had the certain kind of the greed, hatred, and the delusion, but it is not like this. And in the ancient time, kind of like when it come to the tribe lifestyle, they didn't have their personal things. The whole village, they used to believe as it belonged to everybody. So now look ourselves, even the same house, and sometimes mother or the father, husband and wife, sometimes they cannot go to each other's room, not allowed. Look, just think. Even sometimes children, the parents work so hard, pay mortgage, and but they cannot go to, children's room. They not allow you to come. I know personally there are, parents and, gave many examples. That's the thing. But in the ancient time, when it's come to the tribal lifestyle, I don't mean you have to go to that level. What I'm telling, that time, people didn't have this kind of this personal territory themselves. This is mine, this is mine. So like that. And that's why in the ancient time, when these colonies happen, when they ask for the lands, give you a land, the people go, what land? This is not mine, this is all ours. So like that, they used to have the everything and share each and everybody. But the thing is how this start. So when you take care of the child and you don't allow child to adapt according and itself, the body, and when the little cold come and you take care. If there is a little discomfort, you don't allow the child to be with that. And child becomes so comfortable. And if the little hungry, somehow you feed. and the child doesn't know how to handle, take care of the hunger. So just then, little by little, what happened? When this child become young, every day the parents cannot take care of them. They used to make these children, all these young children sometimes 18 years, 20 years, 25 years. But parents take care of them like babies. And you have love, and because of that, you don't allow that child to adapt to the nature. That is where this all start. And then it goes to people. Because this child don't know how to handle the discomfort and how to handle the heat, cold, and hunger, and sleepiness, and little disturb, noise. They don't know. Why? Because they used to handle life with so much comfort. So when then the hunger come, what happened? Somehow they try to, because they don't know, hold it a little bit, it's going to go away. Maybe, just missing one meal, you're not going to die. So little bit cold, you're not going to die. With little heat, you're not going to die. They don't know that. Because of that, what happening? When that discomfort comes, see, now when you have the people around you, they react with the anger. How they react? In according to this sutta, what is that impatience? What is the akkama patipada? What is their practice? When somebody blame, they blame back. If somebody hit, they hit back. No, if somebody criticize, they criticize back. They do the same thing. Even when you drive, if somebody knock the horn, you also knock the horn. So it's like that. So you do the same thing. It's called akkama patipada, impatience practice. From where it start? It not to start with the people. It is start with the 4 elements. When it is start from the 3 months once you come to this world, and from that point it start. So, but you get spoiled from the parents. And why? When you have too much comfort. See, that's why from day by day in the world, this greed, hatred, and the delusion, impatience everywhere. Look at the world today. No patience. And in the 20 years back, you have to write a letter, and they need to post it, and you maybe take months to get the reply. You okay with that? But now you send a text message. If you don't get the reply right back, you get mad. You call. If other person don't answer, you keep calling. If the other person, little late to answer, you get so mad. Look from where that, by the time where we keep going, we becoming impatient. Why? Because one reason, there are too many facilities. We cannot adapt ourselves to discomfort. And then what is the outcome? This happens. So then when you raise children, remember, you have the love, and you want to have that they need to have a good life. So then little by little, let them to handle their life a little bit, especially with the nature. Getting little hurt, it is okay. The little bit discomfort, it is okay. Your body can adapt to that. So it will help them to little by little to have strong mind and lifestyle in the future. So somehow that one is akkama patipada, that means impatient. How you react? If somebody blame, you blame, hit, you hit, insult, you insult, the same way you react. And the second lifestyle, kama patipada. So if you have the right understanding and if you get the wisdom and somehow you learn this, and the kama patipada means if somebody blame, then you're going to be okay with that. You're not going to blame back. So if somebody criticizes you, you're not going to criticize back. If somebody insults you, you're not going to insult back. You become neutral. But you cannot do it with the people first. Of course, once you hear the sutta, now you know the dharma, now you can practice. So, but for children, remember, if they can handle the cold, handle the heat, handle the hunger, naturally they gain the power, the wisdom to handle the criticism, the pain when somebody pain. So as example, like practicing martial art like this, it's not about you not learn to hit to someone. It is different. It's deeply the same thing. Kama patipada. You able to handle it yourself, not you fight with somebody. So that it's deeply the physically you practice with the more difficult hard practice, and then as you know, maybe you have seen in Shaolin temples or maybe winter training. All these martial arts have different winter training. It's a cold water and a very difficult hard time period. They practice with all this. Then what happened later? If you get the disturb with the people, you don't going to react to them. See, you learn deeply with the elements. Once you practice with the elements, the people nothing. You don't get hit out of the people. You don't react to people like that. So like that, kama patipada means when somebody hurt you, blame you, criticize you, you're not going to do the same. And the third way of practice, it's called Dhamma patipada. Akkama patipada, kama patipada. The third one called Dhamma patipada. Dhamma patipada means when you see something through your eyes and you're not going to reflect on features and details, and if you're not going to keep reminding about it again and again and again, so you're not going to stuck with the qualities of that. And with your ear, if there is a sound, then you're not going to reflect on it again and again, features and qualities and details. And with your nose, if there is aroma, you're not going to reflect on all the qualities and details and features again and again. So if you keep doing, what will happen? That all the unskillful qualities, desires start to overtake your mind. So with your tongue, the taste, you're not going to keep thinking or reflecting again and again, whatever the features or the details or the qualities. And the people with the sensation, whatever touch your body, you're not going to keep thinking, reflecting on details or the qualities, again, features again and again and again. With the mind, the idea is the same. So whatever idea come to you, you're not going to keep, thinking again and again and again. So if you keep doing, what will happen? All the desires going to overtake you. So Dhamma patipada means when you see something, you recognize, you saw something, That's it. You're not going to keep thinking. You're not going to keep following, grasping, holding that all the features and details and reminding yourself. So that is Dhamma Patipada. That also necessary. Just imagine whatever you see every day on your TV or the market, shopping mall, if you start to think about that all, what will happen? You get tired. So that's why not during this time, but when you go like window shopping, when you come back, you feel so tired. Why? Because deeply what you see, in the deeply you reflect, oh, I like this, oh, I like this, I like, and you get so tired. It takes so much energy. So then remember in your life, have a discipline, your practice yourself. Whatever you see, don't think of everything or don't go with the details. So you should know by the time and yourself what you need and what you no need. So that's why remember the monk used to to have the snake, baby snake. So like that, use the one of the greatest skill that you can develop, recognizing what you should not have in your life. If you can recognize that, half of your life going to be successful. But most of us, sometimes we die without knowingly that whatever we had is not the right things. But yourself, remember, start with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, and God, remember whatever the music, you should know this music is not for me. This smell is not for me. This food is not for me. So like that, select. So that called Dhamma Patipada. And the Sama Patipada means, so the Dhamma Patipada means taming. Taming your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. And the Sama Patipada means calming. So when there is anger come, when the violence thoughts come to you, when there is a thought come to harm to anybody, and you should take it out and release it and uproot it and clean it from. So that called kama, the Sama Patipada, calming. And you allow it to go deep down, not to allow it to come up. So that way, if you practice this four kind of practice, it will deeply help for your meditation practice. So remember it start with the four elements. Why? Because we also result of four elements. So that's why deeply it effect for it start the beginning point is the four elements. So remember then, and when you want to practice yourself, start with that Akkama Patipada. So don't react in the same way. How you can start and start to handle with the four elements and accept and adapt little by little. And that will help you to get out of and develop the Kama Patipada. That's mean not to react. You not to react to the nature, and that will help not to react to people. You get the disturb, you able to handle it, you become patient with the nature, discomfort, any pain, hunger, thirsty. So then you can be with people very easily. And then Dhamma Patipada, taming yourself, taming your desire with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. And the Sama Patipada, calming and take out, uprooting all the violence thought, anger, revenge. So that kind. And if you keep practice this, and if this become your path, if this become your map in day-to-day life to work yourself, and if this become your road, you walk yourself in this spiritual journey. So when you sit for meditation, your tranquility state your sati, your mindfulness going to become so clear, sharp, and strong. And after that, your awareness going to become more sharp, clear, and strong. And with that, you can gain the vipassana knowledge by the time and recognize how these things come to be as they are. When you able to recognize that, that is where you gain your liberation, your transformation, your wisdom, and ultimate bliss of Nibbana. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata ca ammehi sampadang punya sampadang. Sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idam me punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless.